Hi, in this short tutorial I'm going to show you how to test a WebGL application, a Unity WebGL application on your mobile phones, both for Android and iOS, in order to see if they run well. So this WebGL app I have here created for Unity. So usually when you do build settings, then when you do build and run, then Unity runs it for you on the desktop. But what happens if you want to test it on the actual device, on a mobile phone, for example, or a tablet? Then you have the option to copy it onto a server and test it out there, which is really time consuming. Or you can do this quick trick that I'm going to show you here. Follow the build settings that are suggested in Unity for Unity. If you deploy the application, then you get error which says like I cannot do anything with your gzip compression. Then you have two options: either you go to your project settings here in player, and then into publishing settings, and besides enabling the gzip format, you also enable the compression fallback. Or if this is a user, you can use this if you don't have access to the server, and I always use this for local development. But if you have access to the server, then you can also configure a server as it's here depicted in Unity. Once you build your project, you will end up with having a project in a folder like I have here, for example. All right, and the first thing you have to do is create some OpenSSL certificates. This is needed because WebGL needs the HTTPS protocol, so this is a step that is needed. And in order to do that, you have to download for Windows OpenSSL executables in order to create these files. So an easy way is you go to this website here and you download the latest executable, and once you have installed it, it's really small. Then you're able to create the certificates. Let's do it here for a project. So once you have installed this OpenSSL, you will have in your installation an OpenSSL executable. Here it is. You can open the OpenSSL command prompt application, and then I suggest you cd inside the folder where you want to create the certificates. Like I copy paste the string and then issue a cd command. Okay, so and then you execute this line here. This line will be copied inside the comments of this video in order to create the key certificate. So this asks you for a passphrase. Just put anything in there, but you have to remember it. We can use 1 2 3 4 for now. 1 2 3 4, and the key is created. And you will also need another certificate file, a .pem file, and again just use this line here. And again I use the same passphrase, 1 2 3 4. Country name, anything you want. I mean, it's not important because you're using a local certificate. Just filling out rubbish here. Okay, so inside here we have now two files. Here we are, and we are ready to start our server. So before starting our server, one important application you need is Visual Studio Code. Okay, so once you open up Visual Studio Code, you will need this extension here, the liveServer extension. I already installed it, so go ahead now, look it up, liveServer, and install it. Okay, And what you do then is you open the folder where the project is, and yeah, let me quickly go to where my project is, where I also have the key certificates created. You select it, and I already did this, but after you open it, you have to create a .vs code um, um, folder, and inside there you create one file, a settings.json file. This is the file that tells the extension where to get the certificates from. Let's see it real quick. Okay, so I'm going to copy the whole JSON file into the description. So you just create a directory with this name .vs code, and then create a settings.json file, and you copy inside here this JSON file, and essentially the thing that that we have to fill out is the port. So once we create a local server, we need to specify a port. This can be anything. Usually it's 8000, and inside here we specify if you want to use HTTPS for WebGL, we want to use HTTPS, and also the full path to our certificate files. And I already created this here, but essentially is, you copy the line from the from the Explorer, and then just paste it in here. Okay, and be sure to the backslashes don't work, so you have to convert them to forward slashes. Okay, and you do that. You do this also for the key certificate file. And after filling this out, you have to fill also out the passphrase that you used to create these files. As you can remember, we used the 1234 passphrase. Save it, and then you can press this go live button, and the server will start. So this will open up once the live server starts, and this is the localhost directory, HTTPS localhost directory, and the port number. Okay, and this is still running on your desktop, and you will see this message, and this message is completely okay because you're on the local server. And what it says is that your certificate file is rubbish because you didn't put any useful values in there, and you're not an official authority. So, but for testing purposes, it's okay. So just click to advance and proceed, and then the WebGL application will load. So the interesting is that now you can also share this application with devices that are connected to the same networks as you are. For example, let's test it on my mobile device. But before that, I suggest that your desktop will be connected over Wi-Fi to a router, and your mobile phone also to the same router, and so they have the same network. They are connected to the same network, and then you have to find the IP address of your desktop. So in order to do that, you issue this command here, ipconfig. Okay, you can issue it in the OpenSSL console, and you need this IP4 address. So this is the address that your desktop is visible to other devices that are connected to the Wi-Fi router. Okay, and let's test it quickly. And on my mobile phone, I write in the address HTTPS. Be careful to write HTTPS because this is an HTTPS protocol, and then the IP address that I have that was shown earlier, 168.50, and then 7, and then 8000. And you see the same error warning. We press on advance because we know it's safe. it's our server, and then now you see that now you see that it's loading up, and this is how you can test locally. And essentially it's you see on your device whatever is running, whether you have compiled. So you have your local desktop machine acting as a server for any device. So you can take an iPhone, and once it's connected to the same Wi-Fi, then it can load. It loads the same the same WebGL application. This is how you quickly test your Unity build on a mobile phone. So one way to debug is connect your mobile phone to your PC via cable. Alright, and for that you have to enable developer mode on your mobile phone. So you look it up on the internet how to enable the developer mode on your mobile phone. But here you select no data transfer, press Chrome inspect, and here you will see, once you enable discover your USB devices, after a while you will see all the tabs that are open on your mobile phone. Alright, and this is the tab that interests us. This is the tab that we are looking right now. So when you press inspect, another window opens up, and here then you can see the console, all the mirror messages that are displayed here, for example, and you can do whatever you want. You can also inspect, the source code here, and this is how you inspect whatever is running on your mobile phone. So if you have problems when it runs on your mobile phone, for example, this is the way that you can debug it.